Yo, what is up everyone, Gamebreaker Guy here. So in today's video, I want to show you guys a new method on how to use dual wielding. So what I mean by that is you have both the axe and the Blade of Chaos equipped at the same time. So just like this, you have them on. And it's a pretty simple method. This method works consistently. And although consistently, you still have to time it. So there's still a timing in which you have to input the left key. So the way it works is you do agile strike. So for example, when you don't have the axe in your hands, you have to do triangle and then agile strike. So I'll show you the skills you gotta do just so you understand which moves they are. This is agile strike, right? And all you gotta do is call the axe. So throw the axe away, call the axe straight into agile strike, axe, agile strike. That's all I did, okay? But I do it really fast. So when I have the axe on my back, this allows me to do it even when I have the axe on me. So when it's far away from me, it's easier, but when you have it really close to you, well, on your back, it's a lot harder to perform, but you have to do like super fast, okay? So you have to call the axe and input agile strike straight away. So what I do is I have my thumb over triangle button and X button. So whenever I press triangle, I input forward X, R1 straight away. So R1, by the way, I'm using basic controls. I don't know whether I can show you this right here. Don't know where the gameplay at. There it is. I'm using these controls right here, guys. So and my camera settings are all like maxed out. So yeah, as I was saying, you do like pretend the axe is not on you. You call the axe, agile strike straight away. And then what you're gonna need to do, guys, is press the left D-pad. And by the way, you have to have the Blade of Chaos unlocked already. If you haven't yet unlocked it, then make sure you do that first. This won't work without the Blade of Chaos, obviously. That's just common sense. But at the same time, you need to have them, both weapons. So like you do this, press the left D-pad to swap weapon. And as soon as you swap weapon, you're gonna need to press triangle. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the input so far. Let's just do it from the axe on my back. So swap weapon, triangle, turn. Okay, let me do that again. So agile strike into calling the axe, swap weapon, triangle, turn. And then what you're gonna need to do is press left D-pad, and that's it. That's basically it. All you have to do is swap weapon, triangle, turn, press left D-pad. That's basically it. So simple, just like that, guys. And then you have them both equipped. And the best part of this is that you can do this in a combo as well. So like after you punch them, you have to also like input the left key on the right time. I mean at the right time. Otherwise, it's just gonna fail. So although it's consistent, you still have to input your keys at the right time. Otherwise, it won't work. And do you guys remember the old way? The old version is this version right here. So Boogeyman showed us how to do it with him standing, right? He was doing it by standing or something. I actually forgot how he did it. He did something crazy like, wait, like this. He did it like that, but he wasn't fighting though. He was standing there for a while, and he couldn't do it whilst he was going. But what I found out is that you can actually use this by using agile strike. So it's a lot more efficient when you're in combat. There's also another way to do this, like forward wise. So when you do it forward like that, but you have to input the left key as soon as the animation begins, really, which is a lot harder to perform forward. I don't know why though, since it's all the same thing. But oh well, never mind, guys. The forward version is just not as reliable, so I'd recommend you guys stick to the turning one, since it's a lot easier. So remember, all you have to do is input agile strike by calling your axe, and then triangle, turn, left D-pad, well, left arrow, so you can like change your weapons. So let me just do that again real quick. Still have to time it right. If you don't time it right, if you input too early, if you do the left arrow too early, then it won't happen. You have to do it just about just before you catch the axe. Just before you catch the axe in your hands, you have to input the left D-pad. Yep, just like that. And it's so simple. As compared to this one that you can do in combat is a lot harder. Like, that's the way Boogeyman showed us as well. But like this is a lot harder to perform. As you can see, I have both weapons on my hands right now, and I don't need to swap weapons. And I can do like combos like that, but let me just show you what it looks like in combat real quick, guys. So this next step you guys are seeing right now is the Hyperion Grapple cancel. So you guys remember the tutorial I did a few months ago on how to cancel runic attacks? So it's pretty much the same thing, it's essentially the same thing, but this time what I found out is it doesn't matter where you are on the map. If Kratos connects his axe after you cancel the runic attack of Hyperion Grapple, from anywhere you may stand in the map, if you hit an opponent, it will pummel Kratos straight into him. So it's actually pretty freaking sick. So imagine there's traps in front of you and there's enemies right ahead of the trap. So if you just want to go right through the traps, then you can just cancel this runic attack and you can hit him. It's just insane, man. But yeah, I'm gonna link you guys to the tutorial down below on the description, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.